What does it mean to take 100% responsibility for everything in your life? Have you heard of this concept? Years ago, when I read about it the first time, I wasn't really ready to let it in. I resisted it because in my mind, responsibility and taking responsibility for everything meant that, hey, I am to blame for everything that is not going right. But you see, in our journey through life, we often encounter situations that challenge us and bring us face to face with difficult circumstances. It is during these times that we have a choice to either play the victim and blame external factors, or to take full responsibility for our experiences. In the wise words of Sadhguru, if you realize that your life is 100% your responsibility, there is no room for resentment towards anyone. Gradually, I understood this profound perspective that reminds us of the transformative power, of this great power of taking responsibility for every aspect of our lives. This concept gives us the power to shape our reality. First of all, let me be clear. Taking responsibility is not about assigning blame, but it is about acknowledging our role as co-creators of our reality. When we accept that we are the architects of our experiences, we reclaim our power and become active participants in our lives. We shift from a passive mindset to an empowered one, recognizing that we have the ability to shape our present and future. We have the ability to respond to life. Also, by embracing responsibility, we tap into the immense power of manifestation. Our thoughts, emotions, and actions become aligned with our desires, creating in this way a harmonious resonance with the universe. We realize that we have the capacity to create positive change and that our intentions have the potential to manifest into tangible outcomes. Taking responsibility opens the door to transformation and allows us to consciously create the life that we envision. An important point about this is that when we take full responsibility for our experiences, we free ourselves from the grip of victimhood. We release the need to blame others or external circumstances for our challenges, realizing that we have the power to shape our responses and choose our perspective. It is this shift in mindset that empowers us to transcend limitations and find inner strength, even in the face of adversity. I also believe that taking responsibility requires a deep level of self-awareness. It calls for honest introspection, self-reflection, and the willingness to examine our patterns and behaviors. Through this process, we gain valuable insight into ourselves, discovering areas for growth and transformation. So, we become conscious co-creators of our reality, constantly evolving and expanding our consciousness. So, are you playing the victim just because it's comfortable? Because blaming external circumstances or others for our misfortunes can provide temporary relief from taking ownership of our lives. However, this victim mentality keeps us trapped in a cycle of disempowerment and prevents us from truly realizing our potential. But it takes a shift in mindset and a willingness to let go of victimhood to truly embrace responsibility and unlock our inner power. So, do you have the power to acknowledge that your choices, your actions, and your mindset has a direct impact on your life. I also believe that taking responsibility requires vulnerability and a willingness to face our own limitations. It means acknowledging areas where we may have fallen short and committing to grow and self improvement. And this also can be really uncomfortable because it challenges our ego and it invites us to step out of our comfort zone. However, it is only through this journey of self discovery and growth that we can truly expand our consciousness. While initially met with resistance, the path of responsibility ultimately leads to liberation and empowerment. By letting go of blame, resentment, and the need for external validation, we reclaim our power and become active creators of our reality. We shift from being victims of circumstances to conscious co creators of our lives. Through responsibility, we discover this immense freedom and joy that come from taking charge of our destinies and living authentically. There is also another perspective and a little paradox, if you want, because in this journey we encounter the dance between personal effort and surrender to the divine flow of life. So, while we acknowledge our power to shape our reality, we also recognize the fact that everything is connected and surrender to the greater intelligence at play. It is in this delicate balance that we find true alignment and harmony. By taking responsibility for our lives, we align ourselves with this cosmic rhythm, allowing synchronicities and miracles to unfold. We become co creators with the universe, actively participating in this existence. So, through this dance of responsibility and surrender, we can embark on a journey that leads to a profound sense of purpose and connection. In conclusion, the resistance to embracing responsibility is often rooted in fear, in the comfort of victimhood, and the illusion of control. However, if we recognize and transcend these limitations, we can tap into this profound transformative power of responsibility. It is through this courageous step that we break free from the chains of external circumstances and reclaim our power to shape our lives.